connecting Arizona. 12 News Today starts now.
Good morning, I'm Jackie Ochoa, and welcome to 12 News Weekend Today for your Saturday. Let's get a quick check of our weather with Dr. Matt Pace. He is live in Glendale this morning for something pretty big, the opening of the Wet n Wild Water Park.
Yeah, that is right, Jackie. What better place to celebrate the first weekend where we could see 90 degrees than right out here at Wet n Wild. It is opening weekend. The gates open here at 11 o'clock this morning, so it is going to be a great time. And guess what? Look right over here. There's already people here. They are so excited. You can see their excitement on their faces to go down all of these slides, but the weather is going to be perfect to get outside and enjoy. Let's go to the graphics so I can show you the current temperatures around the state right now. So it is going to be a great time once again to get out here in Wet n Wild, and you can see they're sweeping, Jackie, and also I'm kind of getting in on the action a little bit as well, helping just getting this park ready for opening day. And again, we're going to be live out here all morning long featuring quite a few of the rides. And last time I was here, I ended up in one of the pools. We'll see if it happens again. You never know.
All right, thank you, Matt. Let's take it out back to Matt.
Hey, you know what? This is the place to be as Snowbowl begins to close. We start to think about the pools, the water slides behind, and of course, when things get warm, you want to make sure you apply the sunscreen. That's exactly what this family's doing. They told me they've got an SPF of 50, so they're good to go for a little bit, and then, of course, reapply throughout the day. But this is the opening day out here at Wet n Wild. The gates open at 11 o'clock. But there's a special event today. Not only can you come out here and have fun, but you can also help the community as well. And we want to bring in Heather because there's a canned food drive going on, right?
That's right. We're partnering with St. Mary's Food Bank again this year, and we're so happy to be able to do this, give back to the community. If you bring 7 cans, you're going to get half off your admission ticket today and tomorrow from 11 to 2 p.m. They'll be collecting canned food. Which
is a really good deal. I mean, half off. And speaking of food, of course, we've got the Popeye spinach. I eat this every morning. That's how I get these huge muscles that you might see a little later on. But there's some new food out here that Wet n Wild is featuring. Tell us a little bit about that.
You know, we're really excited. Everything from freshly squeezed lemonades. We've got funnel cakes going on. We may have you try out a turkey leg or a really big chicken leg later on in the segment. But we've really expanded our food options to make sure there really is something for everyone, from the youngest guests to our adult guests who like something else to choose from.
Very nice. And I can assure you we're going to taste test all of that food coming up. But the weather is going to be fantastic around the entire state. This morning, though, to show you the current temperatures, we're talking about generally temperatures in the 60s and the 50s around the valley. In fact, 57 in Glendale, 55 in Chandler, 54 in Gilbert. But don't let that fool you, because things are going to warm up, and there's a lot of events going on around the valley. In fact, if you're going out to the NASCAR Xfinity Series race that starts at 1 o'clock, make sure you take that sunscreen. 86 to 88 for race time. And then, of course, spring training going on across the entire valley. 85 to 88, just absolutely unlimited sunshine. Take that hat out there, because it could be hot if you're sitting in those stands. North winds at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And you notice, for the most part, clouds have cleared out. We saw a little bit of rain up in the very northern portion of the valley. That's all shifted down towards the south as that low pressure system did move out of here. But we're tracking 2 other storm systems, a big one causing quite a bit of rain and even some travel delays along the east coast of the United States, and then another one going into the Pacific Northwest. But what we're tracking is this storm system that's sitting down towards our south. That one could move up and actually begin to produce some thunderstorms in the region by Tuesday all the way through Friday. But for today, look at these high temperatures. 94 degrees in Yuma, yes, 94. 88 in Phoenix, 73 in Sedona, 60 in Flagstaff, 69 in Page, 63 at the Grand Canyon, 60 in Chinle, and 62 for Show Low. And as far as our 7-day forecast goes, look at this. 88 for Saturday, 89 on Sunday, and then there comes that chance of thunderstorms into our forecast by the time we start to talk about Tuesday through Friday. And that is a very, very slight chance of thunderstorms, but nonetheless a chance of thunderstorms out there. And I have to talk to you guys out here. What is it like? Because we have some inside information. You guys might be the first ones to ride that slide. What's it like?
Oh, we're excited. I can't wait to be the first one here riding the slide. That's going to be a blast.
And are you concerned? It's probably going to be cold, and you can see she's applying the sunscreen right now. But is the cold going to stop you?
Nope.
See, the cold's not going to stop him at all. Coming up in just a bit, Jackie, we are talking about that slide right there. And you never know, I might actually jump down that slide too. Do you guys want to race me down that slide?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go. I'm going to have to win, and I think it's going to work because I've got a plan, Jackie. So we'll see what happens coming up in just a bit.
All right, can't wait. Thanks, Matt.
Connecting Arizona. 12 News Today starts now.
Good morning, I'm Jackie Ochoa, and welcome to 12 News Weekend Today for your Saturday. Let's get a quick check of our weather with Dr. Matt Pace. He is out there live, and I hear you're looking pretty good out there.
Well, you know, Jackie, it's a party out here because this is opening day at Wet n Wild. And in fact, direct your eyes up to the top of this slide because we have the very first riders of the 2015 season. They're about to come out of these chutes and right down this slide. And I can hear the screams up there right now. And we are going to interview them live right after weather. There they come right down the slide. These are the very first riders. And we've got someone that is way out front. And then we've got some laggers coming on behind. But they're going to perfect their skills. And I might even get on this slide just a little bit later. But let's go to those graphics because we are talking about very nice weather around the entire now. For the first time, the very first riders. What was it like to come down that slide?
It was really fun.
And I have to ask, was it cold?
Yeah, it was cool.
It's cold, but it's going to warm up, so it's not going to matter. Are you going to perfect your skills coming down the slide?
Definitely.
And I'm going to race you guys later on. Am I going to win?
I don't know. We might beat you.
They don't know, Jackie. I think I'm going to win because I kind of saw how they did it. So coming up in the next hit, we're going back to the top of that slide, and I'm going to race them back down. Make sure you stay tuned for that one.
We will. Thank you, Dr. Matt Pace. Well, I think Matt might be finding himself in a little bit of danger here. How's it going out there?
Yeah, there might be a little bit of flooding out here at Wet n Wild in just a bit because you can see I am now in my official gear, no sandals. You got the suit on, and of course you have the fitting shirt for the big celebration because it's opening day. Gates out there open at 11 o'clock, and there are some new rides that you can experience or new experiences that you can experience. And Heather, what are some of those out here?
That's right. You know, our lazy river won't be lazy any longer. We're having the Crazy Cactus Roaring River, so there'll be wave action, there'll be tipping buckets. It's going to be a lot of fun for the family. That opens late spring. We're getting it ready right now for you guys.
So Lake Spring's the time for that. And there's a lot of other rides out here as well. I remember the wave pool from last year when we did the Canada.
Hey there, Matt. Looks like you've got the weather and maybe just a little bit more for us this morning.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a lot going on out here because we're about to race down these slides. We're going to race all of these people. And what is this slide that we're going to go down? Because we're way up here.
We are way up here. This is Desert Racers. This is one of the most popular rides because you can race all your family and friends.
And who do you think's going to win out here? What do you think?
I don't know. We've got some really competitive kids up here, Matt. You're gonna have to.
I know it's going to be in for the running. But you know what? The weather out here, it's going to be great for opening day at 11 o'clock. The gates are going to go open. But right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass the mic off, and she's actually going to count us down because we're going to race all of these people down the slide. Here we go. Count us down.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, it looks like Matt is in the lead. Who's going to take it? Oh, Marissa's in front. There's Sophie. Oh, Hayden. Oh, Matt is in the lead. Oh, I think that Mallory won the race with Matt in second. Back to you, Jackie.
All right, way to go, Mallory. Well, it is Dr. Matt Pace. He is out at Wet n Wild Water Park. How's it going out there?
Hey, it is going great, and I cooled down with that last little run down this slide. We just raced 5 different kids down there, and it was a photo finish. At least that's what I want to think was a photo finish. I think Marissa, was actually way out ahead of me. What was your technique out here?
I was focused, and I knew I was going to win.
She knew she was going to win. And this is your first time out here at Wet n Wild. Again, the gates open officially at 11 o'clock, but what does it feel like to be some of the first people down this slide on opening day?
It feels really cool because we get to ride all the rides.
And literally cool because this water, even though you might think it's cold, it just feels nice and refreshing, especially since the temperatures are going to warm up. Look at the temperatures, though, currently around the valley.
All right, well, let's toss it back out to Matt out there. How's it going?
Hey, you know what, Jackie? The party is still going on out here. We still got the tuxedo shirt on, but we were tasked with a very important thing. We're out here at the splash pad, and if you look up, there's a pelican out here, and you can see water coming out of him. They haven't had a name for him. Well, this morning on opening day at Wet n Wild that starts at 11 o'clock, we've got Ella here who is going to name this pelican, and this is going to go all season long. So, Ella, big drum roll. What is the name of that pelican?
Stuart P. Ellikin.
There you go. Stuart Pete Ellikin. You heard it first right here on 12 News. That is the name. So make sure you come out here and take your picture by that and even put it on our 12 News Facebook page and their Facebook page as well. But we also have, of course, all of our lifeguards out here. They're the real lifesavers of this entire place. And what is it like on opening day? You see everyone rushing through the gates. Is it exciting for you as well?
Oh, it's very exciting. We have a great group of guards bringing lots of energy, lots of vigilance to not only provide a fun experience, but a safe experience at the same time.
And what is the #1 thing that you want to tell people that are coming out here?
Just enjoy yourself. Obviously, have a safe ride, but just have fun. You know, this is a good place to be during the summer. And
it really is a fun place to be. You already saw us go down the slide, and it's really for kids of all ages. You can see them all back here having fun at the splash pad. So if you don't want to be a thrill seeker and go down the ride, just come and chill out here. You never know who you might see, meet a lot of people out here, but the weather is going to be fantastic. But one of the things back out here at Wet n Wild that you can do and taste is the food. And I have to tell you, look at this. Heather's going to bring this in, and what are we looking at here?
You know, this is new this year. This is a turkey leg in case you bring a big appetite to the big water park.
And it is very large, and also it smells delicious. And in fact, Heather, I'm going to hand the mic to you here real quick. And Jackie, I'm going to pick this up, and look at the size of this thing, and we're going to taste it right here.
And that's straight from the smoker for Matt just a couple of minutes ago. How's it taste?
That is really good. I think I just found my breakfast, and we're actually going to see where this is cooked in just a bit. So, Jackie, a lot more coming up out here. We're going to feature even more kids. They keep showing up again out here, Wet n Wild, their opening day. How can you beat this? And look at this. We have our brand new pelican as well. Remember, we just named him, so make sure you come out here, take your picture, Jackie. A lot of fun out here on opening day.
All right, thank you, Matt. Well, good morning. I'm Jackie Ochoa, and welcome to 12 News Weekend today for your Saturday. Let's get a quick check of our weather with Dr. Matt Pace. He is out at the opening of Wet n Wild Water Park. How's it going out there?
Yeah, Jackie, it is a great celebration out here. Now, keep in mind, this place is just off the I-17 and Pinnacle Peak Road. You can't miss it when you drive down to the west, but look at this. We're now at the grill, and I kind of forget the name. What was the name, Heather? Hot n Wild Grill right out here, and look at all of this that you can get, and these kids are having fun. They've got ices, they've got Dippin' Dots. We've even got the nice cold lemonade on those hot days, and you saw me just a little bit ago eat one of those huge turkey legs. Now, look at this. We have got the smoker. Heather just opened it up. And Heather, tell us a little bit about this and also the admission prices for today.
You know, this is just one of the other food options that our adults, when they come, the parents, they want something great to eat too. So now we've got something great for the parents to eat as well. And yeah, right now is the best time. Get your season pass, $49.99 for 4. And you get free parking if you buy 4 of them.
Oh, can't beat that because the weather is starting to heat up again. Opening day at 11 o'clock, but look at the current temperatures out there. A perfect time to jump in the pool. Come out here to Wet n Wild. Again, they open the gates at 11 o'clock just off the I-17 and Pinnacle Peak Road. And kids, why don't you give them all a big scream because you are excited for this, right? The opening day. There you go, Jackie. They're excited because they've got all of this food, and I think I'm going to grab one of those ices myself, too.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Hey, we're out here at Wet n Wild for opening day. Opening day is today, starts at 11 o'clock right off the I-17 and Pinnacle Peak Road. And you can see they've got the wave pool going behind us now, and the kids are in it, and it is a great time. The water is even pretty nice. You'd think it might be a little cold, but no, it is very, very refreshing. And in fact, Heather, this is opening day. And what are the hours? Because spring break's for a lot of people, and I hear you might be open for a lot of spring break.
We are. So right now we're open weekends, and then we're open spring break, and that is the end of March. So that is going to be March 28th through April 3rd. We'll be open for the entire week. But come out this weekend, next weekend, and then join us for spring break.
And there's kind of a cool thing going on because there's a thing with canned food too, right, where you get a huge discount out here.
It is a huge discount, but it's for St. Mary's Food Bank. If you bring 7 cans, you'll get half off your admission ticket, and you can do that for each member of your family, so we can give a lot to St. Mary's Food Bank.
And the weather is absolutely fantastic out here, and we are talking about some cooler temperatures in the mornings, but we got to come back out here to Wet and Wild where the kids are having a lot of fun out there, and there is also a really good deal. You were saying this is the time, if you're going to come all summer long, to buy that season pass because it's fairly cheap.
It's ridiculously cheap. It's $49.99, and if you buy 4 of them at that price, you get free parking. But if you're going to come 2 times, it pays for itself in less than 2 visits. So we encourage everyone to go online and get that.
And I think I'm going to be here more than 2 times. They've got everything, the wave pool. They've got all these other slides out here. Again, this is right off the I-17 and Pinnacle Peak Road. Have to get out here. Starts at 11 o'clock today. And Jackie, coming up in just a bit, I think we're going to have a ceremonious run right into this wave pool. You never know what's going to happen. But right now, we'll send it to Cameron with sports.
Let's toss it on back out to Matt Pace. He's out there at Wet and Wild for opening day. How's it going out there?
Hey, yeah, it is opening day. Gates start at 11 o'clock out here at Wet and Wild. You can see they've got the waves going, and these kids, they are ready for opening day, and it's kind of an exciting day because the weather's warm as well. So let's go to that 7 days so I can show you what's going on because we are talking about warm conditions coming into our forecast. Very warm this weekend and then 90 degrees on Monday. One of the things that we like to do out here is play around with the wave pool. One year we actually did a cannonball into the wave pool, and this year what we're going to do is kind of take a run into the wave pool to kind of start this whole season off. And again, keep in mind, Wet and Wild is out at Pinnacle Peak and I-17, just west of the I-17. Gates open today at 11 o'clock to kick off this big season. And these kids that you're seeing right now, they actually were some of the first people down the slides. They beat me on one of the slides, but I wasn't gonna let that bother me. You gotta keep moving forward. And guys, are you ready to do this? Are you ready for the start of this season? Because we are talking about a lot. Let's do this. Let's run on in right now. Let's go.
Oh, that Dr. Matt Pace, he knows how to have a good time, doesn't he? Well, hopefully you do too over the weekend. Thank you for joining us for 12 News Weekend today.